Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. What up, Garrett? No, don't hit that. Always happens. Always happens. Uh, 45-44. Hornets trying to hang in there with the Pistons. Believe it or not, Pistons have a better record than the Hornets. And they just called an offensive foul on LaMelo. Cunningham to the front of the rim. Can't hit it. Rebound. Hornets. 46 points or 46 seconds. And Brandon Miller is fouled going to the basket. Here's what we're looking for. All right, Hornets with the lead with 39 seconds left before halftime. Cunningham fakes the three, shoots the three, misses it. Rebound, Detroit, of course. They get another three, and you know what's going to happen there. They miss it. Brandon Miller with the ball, 25 seconds on the clock. It is now in LaMelo's hand. There's a difference about 3 seconds between the game clock and the shot clock. LaMelo doing this dribbling routine. Gets that to Brandon Miller. Open for three. He can't hit it. Rebound. Detroit got a chance. 5 seconds on the clock. And Cody Martin is going to be called for a foul. Actually, Cody Martin is not called for a foul. It's going to be an offensive foul. High shot to the chin. And Harris has to go to the bench. 3.7 seconds. Hornets trying to get a score right here. They throw it, get it in. Grant Williams with the fake. Good if it goes. No good. All right, this looks like the halftime score. Hornets leading by 1. All right, we arrived a little late tonight. We had practice, so we're just getting in. So we're gonna go over the stats, and then wait for the second half. Second half, the Pistons for the last 3 years have been giving the Hornets all they want. Even though the Pistons have been just as bad or even worse than the Hornets, for some reason we cannot beat the Hornets, and it doesn't make matters even any better, knowing that we gave away. We literally gave away Duran to the Pistons. And just discussing it with another coach today, I watched that draft, and I'm pretty darn sure that we got him, traded him. I think he was near the top. I don't know. Anyway, we got him and traded him. And Williams was around when we got to the 15th spot, 15, 16, and we got him too. So I don't know what the deal was. I don't know why we got him and then decided to get rid of him to pursue someone else. You know what I'm saying? When we could have got both of those guys. And at that point, Nick Richards, he was not playing well. He was not playing well, and I was like, hey, we could have kept both of those guys and got rid of Nick. And I will give it to Nick now. He has improved a whole lot. He's hurt now, probably out for a couple of months. I think somebody told me he injured a rib, but yeah, the Hornets had Duran, and one of the top picks decided to trade him and get rid of him on as soon as they got him on the draft night. I don't understand what the deal was, what the Hornets were thinking there, but I thought they went ahead and got him because they weren't sure about Williams being there, but they got him. And when it came to the 15th or 16th, whenever they got Williams, whatever spot he went in, he was still there. So we could have had both of those guys. We could have had both of those guys in Charlotte. Yeah, I don't know. The Hornets, we have a tendency. We have a tendency of doing that. Have a tendency of trading away guys that could make a heck of a difference in the club. We needed a big guy. I mean, honestly, for me, I would have kept Duran, and I'd have kept Duran before Williams. That's just me. I would have. He's out there. He's a man among boys out there. So I don't know what the Hornets were thinking when they made that decision, but they did. And nobody in Charlotte is surprised. Nobody in North Carolina who's a Charlotte fan is surprised that we did something like that, because we did that. And we all know about the most infamous trade. And I must say, I was one of those individuals who went along with the trade, and that is when we drafted Kobe Bryant and then immediately traded him to the Lakers for Vlade Divac. And then he became one of the, if not the greatest Laker basketball player ever. All right, but anyway, no use crying over spilled milk, because the Hornets are going to spill more milk. Trust me. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at the box scores. All right, wasn't sure if LaMelo Ball was going to even play tonight, but he is playing. Just saw him hit his first 3-point basket. But anyway, for the Pistons, Harris has 4 points, but he does have 3 fouls. Hardaway has 2 points. Duran has not scored yet. Went out with a little injury there. He did get 3 rebounds before. Cunningham, 16 points. That's the guy there. 3 assists, 4 rebounds, and Jay Ivey has 10 points. I think the Pistons are up and coming. They're up and coming. They are 3-5 to the Hornets 2-5. We are 1-3 at home. They are 500 2-2. All right. Also off the bench, Fontecchino, 2 points. Reed has 3. Holland has 3. Stewart with 2 points, and Beasley has 3. Now, which Stewart is this? Number 28 can't be the wild guy. Yeah, that is him, Isaiah Stewart. Boy, don't get on his bad side. Do not get on his bad side. 6'8", 250 with a crazy streak in him. Mon. All right, for the Charlotte Hornets, Taj Gibson with 4 points. Brandon Miller has 10. Miles Bridges has 12 points. Okay, Miles Bridges, way to wake up a little bit. Can you be consistent though? We got to have you being consistent on it. Miles Bridges with 12 points to lead all scorers for the Hornets. He also has 5 rebounds. LaMelo Ball with 7 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. Green has not scored yet, but we can't call him a 3-and-D because he don't hit a lot of threes. Does play pretty darn good defense. Grant Williams with 6 points. Diabate with 2. That's going to be Cody Martin with 5 points, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. The Hornets are going to have see a lot of the Pistons this year. They've got another game on November the 21st. Then the next time we'll see them will be in the new year on the 3rd, January the 3rd, and then February the 9th. And those last 2 games are both away. All right, team stats looking like this. Field goal percentage, Pistons shooting 40%. The Hornets only shooting 34%. 3-point shooting 28% for the Pistons, and the Hornets shooting 26%. Free throw shooting, the Pistons are 1 of 2 for 50%. The Hornets are 9 of 9 for 100%. Let's go Hornets. Hornets out rebounding the Pistons by 2, 25-27. Hornets only have 9 assists. Pistons with 14. There's your steals, your blocks, your turnovers. The Hornets have 8 turnovers to 5. Points in the paint go to the Pistons, 28-14. And the largest lead by the Pistons has been 9 points. Now the Hornets lead by 1. A little bit of back and forth action going there. All right, so we only got a few minutes before this break is over with, and then we'll be right back for the second half. Pistons versus the Hornets. Hornets in the lead right now. Let's see if they can get another win. Hey, thank you everybody who has stopped by and that's going to stop by. Make sure you hit that like button to help me out. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting on? Subscribe to the channel. All right, coming here on every Hornets game. And put your comments in the comment section. Thank you for hitting that like button. Whoever hit it, this is for you. All right, Cade Cunningham on the line for the Pistons. Puts them up by 1. Hornets with the ball. They turn it over. Bad pass by Taj Gibson and LaMelo on the wrong page. It's going to be Pistons ball. Cade. They get that to Stewart. Stewart hands it off. Kick it back out. They've got 7 seconds to shoot. Harris for 3. Misses it. Taj Gibson with the rebound. LaMelo shoots it up court to Miles Bridges. He goes strong to the basket. The fall away hook shot is no good. This is Harris, if I'm not mistaken. Hands that off. Hardaway for the short jumper. That's good. First 4 points in the second half are on the Pistons side. Taj Gibson with the ball up top, waiting for someone to get open. Being guarded by Stewart. Now he gets to the Green. Green is going to be fouled going to the basket. That foul is going to be on Hardaway. Wonder how Hardaway feels having to go play at Detroit. Brandon Miller passes into Taj Gibson. Taj Gibson hands it off to Brandon Miller. He dribbles to his right. The floater is good. Hornets back to within 1. Ivy to the basket. Scoop shot is good. LaMelo Ball with his hands on it on the left side. Skip passes it over to Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller gets a step on his man. Goes strong to the basket. He's mugged. It wasn't called. Kicks it back out. One extra pass to Miles Bridges, and the 3 is good. The 3 is good. All right, Cade Cunningham now doing his thing. He shoots the jumper. No good. Rebound. Green gets it to LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball brings it up the court. No one wants to run with him. Weaving in and out of bodies. Kicks that back to Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller finds Miles Bridges. They get in each other's way for some reason. Now with 5 seconds on the clock, LaMelo scoop shot off the glass. No good. No foul call. LaMelo's down the court complaining instead of getting back. And Detroit down the court with a slam dunk. And I don't know if the Hornets have changed or not, man. Just you can't complain if they don't call a foul. Get up and play defense. LaMelo give and go to Miles Bridges for the dunk. Cade. Strong move to the basket is Harris, if I'm not mistaken. Right now they are trading baskets. That's no good. But Taj Gibson comes down to the other end and he scores, and he's fouled on the play. Has a chance for the old-fashioned 3-point play. And that was Cade Cunningham, if I'm not mistaken, with the foul. And we have some sort of timeout while the Hornets take that lead back. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's only 2 people, but thanks for the 2 people who are hanging out. It's been rough going here as far as my play-by-play is going on. But you know what? I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep doing it because I like doing it. What's up, Bray? Yeah, I looked at the stats, and we are not shooting the three ball very well. Actually, not shooting from the floor very well at all. I think the Pistons are what 40% from the floor. Yeah, the Pistons are shooting 43.6 from the floor. We're only shooting 37.3. Actually, we are shooting. We're shooting from behind the arc better than the Pistons are. The Pistons shooting at 25%, and they are 4 of 16. We're 9 of 28, shooting 32%. One good thing is we're hitting our free throws. So let's see. Let's see if Taj can hit this old-fashioned three and keep the free throw percentage at 100%. Now, since I'm doing all this talking about free throw shooting, he'll probably miss. I am pleasantly wrong. 8 minutes and 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Hornets with a 2-point lead. Block shot. K gets to the front of the rim and it's turned away. And the alley-oop show is back in Charlotte. That was LaMelo to Bridges. If I'm not mistaken, this is Ivy with the jumper. No good. Rebound, Taj Gibson. Taj Gibson getting a lot of playing time. Another alley-oop. This time LaMelo throws that from behind the half-court line and finds B. Miller. And the Pistons have to call a timeout. That was a block party right there. Taj might have got a little bit of it. And back at the other end, LaMelo and Bridges. And then the half-court pass. A dot to Brandon Miller. Yeah, Bray. Maybe they'll improve in the shooting, and the Hornets can get a little bit of some breathing room right here. All right, we have a timeout. Pistons want to slow the Hornets' momentum down. I think it was a good timeout by the Piston coach. If I'm not mistaken, I think his name is Bickerstaff. All right, so it's 55-59. 55-59. The Pistons are still in this one. Hornets have had some easy baskets here lately. Always helpful when you're trying to win. Top two scorers for both teams. For the Pistons, Cunningham with 18, Ivy with 12. And for the Hornets, it's going to be Miles Bridges with 19 points and Brandon Miller with 17. Like I said earlier, LaMelo Ball was, we weren't sure if he was going to play or not. He said there was some soreness in his ankle, but he's out there playing. This is a game the Hornets can win. I mean, honestly, for me, I think it's a game the Hornets should win, but it is what it is. Jalen Duren got hurt during the game. Asar Thompson is out, not playing. And Clintman not playing for Detroit. So the Hornets need to take advantage of what they can take advantage of. Near steal by LaMelo, but I think he's going to be called for a foul. A little reaching going on there. He almost got it. LaMelo cannot afford to get in foul trouble. That's only 2. Cunningham is a scorer, and he scores 2 more. Look, our size is sitting on the bench hurt. And we stay hurt here in Charlotte. I don't know what it is. Jump shot no good for the Hornets. This is Harris with the ball for Pistons. He hands that to Cunningham. Cunningham with the spin move of the lane. Kicks that the Hardaway. Can't let him get hot. And the Pistons pull to within 1, but LaMelo says, hey, not just yet, Pistons. He hits a 3. And Stewart is fouled. I think he's fouled by Taj Gibson. Talk your noise there. Talk your noise. He hasn't missed a free throw yet. There it is. It never fails. Missed free throw. He hadn't missed a free throw all year until right there. Till Collins put the jinx on him. And he missed 2 in a row. Let's go. All right, Hornets, 64-60. Trey Man in the game. It's going to be Cody Martin. Bounce passes over to Miles Bridges. He takes a 3. Can't hit it. Hey, Miles, I would just go to the basket every time if I were you. Okay, Cunningham kicks it to Stewart. Can't hit it. Brandon Miller with the outlet pass. Being guarded by Cade Cunningham. Goes between his legs, still with the ball. Now he finally hands that to Grant. Grant gives it right back to him. Brandon Miller shoots a quick 3. Misses everything. Rebound Harris. Hardaway for 3. Can't hit it. Rebound Miles Bridges. He gets it to Brandon Miller. Give it back to him. He doesn't. And that ball is knocked out of bounds. Still going to be Hornets ball. Salam comes in. 5 minutes and 34 seconds. 5:34 left in the third quarter. Reed also comes in for the Pistons. Once again, Duren is out. He's hurt, twisted his ankle at the beginning of the game. Ball's knocked out again. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Miles Bridges takes a break on the bench. Hornets find it hard to get it in. They finally do get it in. It's going to be Cody Martin. Cody Martin still with the ball, trying to get it to Grant Williams. Grant Williams being guarded by Cunningham. He loses the ball out of bounds. Just unforced error. The Hornets cannot take advantage when they have a shot. Coach, I know, brother. I know. I feel. The look on your face, I can feel. I understand. We have our first game next Tuesday. Hopefully, Hopefully the girls and boys team do well. This is Hardaway. He loses it. Trey Mann with the ball. Attacking the basket. Now decides to come back out. Hands that to Cody Martin in the corner. Cody Martin goes on the baseline. Kicks it out. Brandon Miller wide open for three is no good. And a release on the other end, and the Pistons get 2 points out of it. That's going to be Harris with the 2. Tobias Harris felt as though he got fouled on that play. No foul was called. All right, so we have another timeout. And this thing is continuing to be close, 62-64. Hornets hanging on to a 2-point lead. Coach Gary trying to get double-figure likes. Things are, like I said, things have been going slow. But I do thank those people who come in, and those people, especially those people who come in and put comments in the comment section and also hit that like button. Still hanging close there with 1 like. But that's cool. So we have a timeout on the court. All right, the Hornets bring in Seth Curry off the bench. Trey Mann handling the ball with the ball handling duties. He goes to the front of the rim. That is going to be blocked. Loose ball. Detroit gets it. Reed down the center of the court. And there's a dunk. This is tied up. Hornets are not getting the loose balls. And they don't have a clear-cut scorer on the court right now. Cody Martin goes down low. Grant had his man. That was Cunningham pinned. And he was able to score 2 points on him. Hornets still hanging on to that lead. K gets deep into the lane, throws an alley-oop. It is mishandled. And Grant Williams brings it down, hands that to Trey Mann. Trey Mann slows it up, takes his time. Salon with a long three. That's good, rattles it in. It's actually 69 to 64. Hornets gets a rebound. They have another chance to shoot it. Grant fakes the three. Got Curry open for three. He can't hit it. And a foul at the other end and score the goal. This is Harris. Comes down a little gingerly. And he has a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play. What's going on, Garrett? Nothing much over here. We're in here. Just got out of practice, so had to check out my Hornets. All right, Harris on the line for Detroit. He misses. Rebound. Curry. 2 minutes and 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Cody Martin finally passes that to Grant. Grant hands that. He fakes the handoff. Goes up strong. He's going to be fouled by, I think that might be Harris. If it is, I think that's that might be 4 on Harris. Grant Williams to the free throw line. He does hit the first. All right, you're talking too much now. They're gonna miss it. Grant Williams at the line. The Hornets are 100% from the line. Grant Williams spins this one in, so it won't be Grant. It won't be Grant to break the 100% percentage mark. I was wondering, bro. It's close. It's a close game. Oh, Holland with the three. Just back off the bench. Did you see all those alley-oops? I mean, yeah, yeah. That and then Detroit had to call that timeout. Salon sort of out of control. Hornets got 10 seconds to shoot. Cody Martin gets the deflection. Grant Williams with the spin move, and it's good. Ivy for three, rattles it in. Trey Mann shoots a quick three. Rebound. Pistons, they got a chance to go ahead right here. 72-73. The jumper by Beasley is no good. And it's ran down by the Pistons. They get another shot at it. Grant with the rebound finds, if I'm not mistaken, that was Ivy to Stewart. And the Pistons take the lead once again by 1. 56 seconds on the clock. This is the end of the third quarter. Trey Mann to the basket. Beautiful layup. Little scoop layup with the one-hander. And the Hornets go back up by 1. 74-75, but then we give another easy layup basically to Stewart, the wow man. Hornets now with the ball, 28 seconds to score. They get it to Trey Mann. Trey Mann behind the back. Going to the basket, same shot, same results. 2 more points. Both teams going back-to-back scores. 17 seconds to shoot now. Pistons with the ball. Shot clock is off. Pistons can go ahead right here. Ivy. Scoop shot. No good. No foul called. And that is it. The Hornets in the third quarter leading by 1, just like the second quarter. All right, once again, another close game. Hornets have been in these types of games for years. And here reached the recent past, they just have not been able to finish them. All right, so we'll see what happens tonight. They have a chance. I'm just imagining how much easier this game could go if they had some kind of size in the middle, had some kind of size presence, but our guys are hurt. Now, once these guys come back, our guards will get hurt. So it's got to be something going on in the organization to where these guys cannot stay healthy. All right, but until we find out what that is, we're going to take a break. Oh my goodness, another lob. As soon as LaMelo Ball and Miles Bridges get back in the game, Airbnb. All right, I think this is Ivy. Gets that into Stewart. Stewart too deep, too far down. It's going to be kind of hard to stop him. Another rebound. 3 rebounds in a row by the Pistons. (78-79) Pistons. Excuse me, Hornets. LaMelo Ball with the left hand. Misses, but Taj Gibson. Ooh. That's going to be an offensive foul, and Ivy still on the ground. Another whistle blows. Oh yeah. Oh, that's he tried to drive over him like he was a running back. Yeah. Taj Gibson gave all he had to get back on that. All right, Ivy still on the floor. Looks like he's holding his leg, but we can't speculate. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me and hanging out tonight. You know, all we do is watch the game, talk a little noise. You know what I'm saying? I try to do a little play-by-play for you here and there, especially for those people who can't watch the game. And you know we're on that FanDuel tip thing right now, and every time I watch the game, it's got to be in low resolution. Unless I'm doing something wrong, it's in low resolution. I can't see it in 1080p. Actually, I got a 4K on this television, and I have to watch it in lower resolution. But I'm getting to watch the Hornet game, so I can't complain too much. All right, leading scorers for both teams. Cade Cunningham for the Pistons with 20 points. And for the for the Hornets is going to be Miles Bridges with 21 points. Hadn't heard that a lot from Miles Bridges this year. Hopefully he is getting in the scoring mode, getting back to his old ways here on the floor at least. Ha, 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 ha. Because we definitely need him. Imagine having LaMelo Ball scoring his 25 to 30 points. Bridges, I don't know what that was right there. Bridges to the basket. Misses everything. And down at the other end, a missed layup by the Pistons, and that's going to be a turnover by the Pistons. But yeah, imagine having LaMelo Ball, Miles Bridges, Brandon Miller, all on the floor at the same time, all scoring. Could be dangerous. All right, this is Green. Baseline, bounces it to LaMelo. He shoots a three. That's off. 78-81. 78-81. Pistons bring it down. This is Cade Cunningham behind the back. Kicks that out. I think this is Holland. Thought about the three. Turned it down. Gets it back to Cunningham. Cunningham being guarded by Green. Now LaMelo's on him. And a foul's going to be called on whom? They gave it to LaMelo. I think maybe he reached. I didn't see the reach, but evidently he did. 78-81. A 3-point lead by the Hornets. And a wild man comes out of the game. That is Isaiah Stewart for the Pistons. Pistons get it in. This is Cade Cunningham. Shoots a three. Can't hit it. Rebound. And they say it's going to be a foul on Taj going for that rebound. Hornets just have no real height out there. But the Pistons now, the Pistons are playing small ball too because Duran is out with an injury. Diabate comes in. 9:57. 9:57 on the clock. Taj has to go get on that bike. This is Cunningham. He's got Green on him. He feels like he can take Green. Backing him down. Diabate comes and helps out. And the ref bails him out with a foul. 4.1 seconds on the clock. Come on, ref. Coach Lee is like, come on. Come on. This ball is going to be out on the side. They get the ball back in Cade Cunningham's hands. Yeah, I thought it was a travel. But he gets it back out. And a 3-point basket. Fontechico, I think is his name. Fontechico, I don't know. It is tied up again. LaMelo Ball with the floater. No good. A little bit of a forced shot. Fontechico. Fonteco, he does push off though. But that's just being aggressive. And the Pistons take a 2-point lead. 83-81. Melo almost throws it away. Thought about the three. Gets in the lane. The floater is good. LaMelo has to work hard for the money. He's like Donna Summers. K dumps it off. A slam dunk at the other end. And Coach Lee says, come on, guys. We got to call this timeout. Got to call a timeout. Got to get a T.O. with a capital T. 85-83. Hornets just never fails. They always have trouble beating these Pistons. I remember watching Taj in middle school, and I'm 27. Yeah, Taj, he's feeling all that. He's really gonna feel it tomorrow. I know. Look, I know. Yesterday, I'm not gonna say I made the mistake. I knew I was gonna feel it, but I didn't think I was gonna feel it like I did. But I don't know. I was feeling pretty good yesterday, so I decided to get in a little scrimmage with our basketball team. Because our second group is not as strong at all as the first group. Like they need somebody pushing them. So me and the other coaches, couple of guys, got out there and tried to do it. And I don't know. Even though I'm older, once I get my second win, I can sort of push through things. And I always, when I come back, when I start playing again, I always overdo it. I never play like a game and then quit. I just keep playing. I mean, your muscles have muscle memory. But I don't remember my muscles hurting this bad the next day. Like it was like every inch of my body was hurting. I had a cramp in the side of my leg. I've never had a cramp in the side of my leg. Maybe it's not a cramp. Maybe I just actually pulled something. Because that is the only thing that I really feel that's sort of painful. So I figure I'm going to have to wait 2 days. Then I'll be able to get back out there. But I love it, though. I love that type of pain. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you on that. He's always been a dog, and probably why he's still able to play. All right, we're going into winning time, ladies and gentlemen, for the Hornets. They're going to have to make some moves here. They had to get a few more points and create a little space as far as points go before they can beat these Pistons. They never do. Like, we never are able to beat these Pistons, no matter how bad they are or were. All right. It is 85-83. Hornets almost throw the ball away, but B. Miller was able to hang on to it. Diabate goes up. Reverse layup is good. That was a pass from Brandon Miller. It is tied up 85-85. Green gets in with the sky hook. It is good. Missed shot by the Hornets. It was a quick one. Hey, live and die by that three. And back to the other end. The Hornets is just not playing great defense today either. $89-85. Diabate looking to hand it off. He does get that to LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball behind the back, and he switches directions. Good move, big man. Good move. And he scores two. 89-87, 7:25 left in this game. Cade Cunningham being switched off to LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball, stop reaching. Extra pass. The jumper is no good, but the Hornets get the rebound. This is going to be Miles Bridges. He gets it back to LaMelo. Back to Miles. The extra pass. Miles shoots a three. Dang, Miles, go to the dang basket, bruh. Oh, just settling for the three. And so do the Pistons. It's probably why their records are so similar. Young guys just jacking up threes. They have no post presence, so I guess that's all you can do. Diabate hands that to Melo. Melo off the screen. A foul's going to be called on Cunningham. On Richie Cunningham. The crossover. 89-87. 89-87. 6 minutes 34. Looks like B. Miller going to the Pine. Diabate also. Cody Martin comes into the game with Grant Williams. Yeah, let's see if Grant Williams can keep his oh my gosh, bad pass, Green. And that gives Detroit 2 more points. Things are getting tight right here. Hornets can't afford to turn the ball over. 6:16 on the clock. This is the Melo Ball. Step back three. Hits it. Man, listen. It's a terrible shot, right? Like, I don't know. It's like the longer he plays, the more unconventional characteristics show up in his shot. Now he's shooting the ball off a 3-point shots off one foot for some reason. I don't know. Harris and Detroit. Shot clock violation. Hornets with great defense right there. 5:45 on the clock. Yeah, he does. It's not a beautiful shot. It's always good when it goes in, but you know, I didn't know what he was doing the first time I seen him shoot this year, coming off of 1 foot, a 1 foot 3-pointer is what he shoots, but it goes in. So like, what do you say? The Melo Ball to the basket, layup is no good, misses it. Can't believe he missed it. Now the Pistons running, they got numbers. And Reed with that sky hook. Boy, I tell you what, the Pistons got that down pat. Whenever you miss a shot, they hustle back to the other end on offense. Grant Williams kicks it. Hornets kind of discombobulated right here. They've got 5 seconds to score. And Trey Mann, with the shot clock on his back, misses everything. No votes today. No votes today. Which team would you bet to win this game? I guess nobody will bet on this game, and that's why there is no votes, or there are no votes. All right, a 3-point lead by the Pistons. Fontecchio for 3, misses it. Rebound, Trey Mann. They get that to Melo Ball. Melo Ball on the left side. He loves that left side. Between the legs, behind the back. Now he finally passes it to Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges gets it to Cody Martin. Cody Martin stays in that corner with 7 seconds to shoot. Now he goes baseline. Strong move. Layup is good. Miles, take a lesson. All right, Grant. Okay, I got you. Garrett. Garrett said he'll take the Hornets. Yeah, look, I think most people would take the Hornets, but dang, we never beat them. We never beat them. All right, there's a timeout on the court. Timeout on the court. I predicted the Hornets will win 10 more games than they did last year. That's still not probably not going to be good enough to get into the playoffs, but it will be an improvement from last year. And that's all I'm looking for. I'm thinking the next year after this, the Hornets may actually be able to get into the playoffs. We'll be a year older with everyone. Probably get a decent player. Maybe we'll get a pick that everybody's looking overlooks, and that's going to help us hopefully. Or maybe we make some decent trades. You know, I mean, right now, LaMelo. I like LaMelo. Brandon Miller. I think you got to keep them. Now everybody else to me, look, hey, you can get rid of them. If we're gonna get some other guys that can help out, you know, I'm sorry, Miles Bridges. Like, I mean, you're gonna have to come on this year, bro. Because right now, I mean, thank goodness he's here to at this game, because we would really be hurting. All right, the Pistons stay ahead of us. That was a 3-point shot by the guard, Hardaway. And Miles Bridges back at the other end does try to get to the basket, and he is fouled on the play. Garrett said he'll take the Hornets, but he wouldn't put up much. True that. All right, Miles Bridges at the free throw line, hits the first one. And he hits the second. If I'm not mistaken, the Hornets are still 100% from behind the charity stripe. 94-96. Pistons lead. This is Cunningham. Screen set by Stewart, but he turns it down. Turns the ball over also. LaMelo Ball finds Cody Martin. Cody Martin. Miles Bridges takes another three, and he hits this one. Hornets tie it up. And this is Harris. He gets to the free throw line. He's like, this is automatic. Y'all gonna give that to me? And they do. And just like that, the Pistons take the lead back. Man, they're gonna check that. I thought that was a 3. It was a 2. All right. If they gave him a 3, they'll definitely look at that and take the points off the board. They're good at doing that. As far as it stands right now, the Pistons have a 2-point lead over the Hornets with 3 minutes and 8 seconds. 3 minutes and 8 seconds. I'm thinking the Pistons are just a little. I think they're better than they were last year. I think the Hornets are better than they were last year also, but uh, like we don't know exactly how much they have improved, right? Either team. So for these two teams to be playing as close as they are playing right now, like you just don't know. You just don't know. Neither one of them were great or good last year. Maybe they both have improved about the same. So with that said, nothing really has changed. So you can't really look at this game and say neither one of these teams are any good. All right, but you can say the Hornets, their defense is not working against the Pistons. I tell you that. These boys are scoring however they want to. LaMelo Ball throws an alley-oop. Oh my gosh, I can't even believe Miles went up and got that one. He couldn't slam it, didn't slam it through, but he went up to get it. Decided, let me come back down and go back up strong, and he's going back to the free throw line. Bridges hits the first free throw. 3 people in the chat. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Whoever it is, thank you guys for all of you for hanging out. Make sure you hit the like button. And Miles Bridges hits another free throw. Hornets hanging in there because they're hitting their free throw. It's tied up again. 98. 2 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock. This is Ivy with the ball. He gets that to Cunningham, nearly stolen. Looks like Cody Martin's going to get a foul because he's reaching like crazy. They kick it. 3-point shot by Harris. No good. Rebound. Williams. And he gets that to Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges finds LaMelo. LaMelo to his right side. He's got Stewart on him. Kicks that over to Brandon Miller. Quick 3. Can't hit it. Dang it. Cade whips that around to Hardaway for 3, and that's good. Yeah, that's what the Hornets trying to do right there. They're trying to get it to an open guy to hit the 3, but we can't do it. 101-98. LaMelo. Wow. He was at Bank of America Stadium when he shot that one. And he hit it. Like I said, sometimes he takes them and is like, no, that's not a good shot. And it goes in. Stewart setting the screen up top. This is Cunningham. Doesn't want to get rid of the ball. Doesn't need to get rid of the ball. Left hand layup is no good. Rebound, Grant Williams. They find Miles Bridges. Now LaMelo Ball brings it down the court. Coach says, hey, run this play. With 1 minute and 34 seconds on the clock. Miles to set the screen. I don't know what kind of play coach called. I guess it was like ISO. LaMelo. Cody Martin for 3. Can't hit it. But a rebound by LaMelo. It's tied up. LaMelo goes strong to the basket. Off the glass. It's no good. Cade. And look, this is what the Pistons do right here. They run. They run. Miles Bridges hit the ground and grabbed his leg, looking at it like, concerned, but I don't know. The way he got up, I was like, okay, he'll be all right, but he stayed down there. Let's see. Oh. Hyperextension. Yep. The Hornets we're just unlucky, man. We're just unlucky. Miles Bridges came down wrong. That was like a hyperextension, and he goes right to the dressing room. And the injuries continue. As that happens, Ivy was to the basket. He going to the basket, got fouled, and now he's on the free throw line. He's already hit the first and the second. Also, with 1 minute and 8 seconds on the clock, Hornets are going to have to score every time down. This is LaMelo. Step back three. That's good again. LaMelo Ball's like, I got you guys. I got you. Get me the ball. I'm going to get you the points. Now can we play some defense? It's a 1-point lead by the Hornets. 52 seconds on the clock. Cunningham goes to his right behind the back. Ivy steps in, kicks it to Hardaway, open for three, can't hit it. It is tipped out. Cody Martin runs it down, hands that to LaMelo Ball. 35 seconds on the clock. Coach says, let's run this. He sends everybody to the baseline, says, Melo, take him. Melo, floater is good. LaMelo to the front of the rim. And he flexes on him. It is a 3-point game, but still 24.8 seconds left on the clock. That is a lifetime, ladies and gentlemen. That's a lifetime in the NBA. But what that means is the Pistons have to score. They don't necessarily have to score three immediately, but they've got to score. They definitely got to score. And will coach be thinking of a quick three? There's 24 seconds left, if I'm not mistaken. 24.8 seconds. So yeah, they can shoot. They can get the easiest basket and then foul real quick. Hornets are shooting 100% from the foul line. They're not in the bonus yet. Or they can decide, hey, we got to tie it up right here. But here's the thing, like if they miss this shot, well, I mean, if they miss the shot, still some time on the clock for the Hornets, but here it is. Will they go quickly? Will they go quickly and foul and then try to get this ball back? Detroit gets it in. They're going quickly. What in the heck? Okay. Well, I don't know if the Hornets meant to do that, but they gave them a wide open shot. They got 2 points out of it. Hornets still in the lead. Timeout by Coach Lee. Nah, I'm glad he got the timeout because they probably would have called that right there on LaMelo. The Hornets always have a hard time getting the ball in. Do not be surprised. And look, I don't really believe in the jinx, even though it's cool sometimes the way it happens. I don't really believe in that jinx, so I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Do not be surprised if the Hornets turn this ball over trying to get it in. Okay, Miles Bridges back out. All right, Detroit. Leading scorer is Ivy, no doubt. If they get the ball back, he'll have his hands in it or on it. For the Charlotte Hornets, it's going to be Miles Bridges with 27 points. Melo Ball has 25. He is 5 of 12 from behind the arc, with most of those makes coming here at the second half. In the fourth quarter. All right, the Hornets trying to get this ball in. Brandon Miller gets it in. He is surrounded by a number of Pistons trying to get that ball. Still 15 seconds left, 15.7 seconds left. I don't know if the Hornets are in the bonus because I don't think Trey Mann he definitely wasn't shooting. So they've got to get it in again. You got to set some screens, baby. Where's the ball? I can't even see. Brandon Miller gets it in. And it's ripped away. What I tell you guys, if anything bad can happen, it'll happen to the Hornets. And the Pistons have taken the lead. I told you. Look, that's the hardest thing we do. Getting the ball in bounds. We got it in bounds. Right there, it got ripped off. Like, I know we're like, oh, let's just hold the ball. But, wow. Brandon Miller right here. It loses that ball. And it's all over. You know it's definitely gonna be 2 points at the other end. Definitely. It's almost like it's almost like don't score because you're trying to run time off the clock and end this game, but then I don't know, man. It's like, okay, you don't want to give them the ball back. Is what the Hornets are thinking. But then it's like you got 3 people on you. You got to find somebody that's open, right? If you've got 2 people on you, somebody's got to be open. Got to try to get rid of that ball. All right, Hornets get to take the ball out at half court. 6.3 seconds on the clock. I didn't jinx my Hornets now. I'm telling you, I didn't, because they actually got it in bounds, but the turnover. Hey, somebody else gonna have to. They know they want to get it into LaMelo Ball's hands. Somebody's got to be a decoy. We only need a point. Oh my gosh. Grant Williams for 3. Brandon Miller. Oh my gosh, Brandon Miller. I thought we were dead in the water. Brandon Miller on the missed layup is able to put it back, and I think the Hornets win, ladies and gentlemen. I think the Hornets win. All we had to score was 2 points. It looked like we were dead in the water. Finally, we get the ball in bounds. We finally get the ball in bounds. Grant Williams had a wide open 3, missed it. It was put back, missed, and then Brandon Miller, Johnny on the spot, hits that one. I think the refs are going to take a look at it, though. You know they've got to. But I'm pretty sure that looked like it went into me. Missed that one. Brandon Miller. Oh yeah, that's way good, bro. That's way good. Down, ball's out of his hands. Rolls over. He said, I told you. I don't know who you went to talk to, but he said, I told you. Let's see. He gets it there. Oh, he definitely got fouled. I wonder who he was talking to. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Horn. Was everybody still? I'm pretty sure they. they've looked at it and it was good. So I guess it's just standing around. Everybody just standing around. Yeah, a game is over. The Charlotte Hornets win this one. Bro, you can't sign nothing with that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was a pretty darn good game there. Hornets came out on the winning side. They have 3 wins. They are 3-5. Like I said, on our way, I hope, to at least a 10 plus, 10 more wins than we had last year. That's what I'm looking for the Hornets. At least 10 more wins. I do believe 100% things will get better if we can ever get some size. If we can ever keep some size that's not hurt. Diabate, down there doing his thing. Grant Williams he's a 5, but he ain't no big guy. He's not a big man. Hey, dang, we need to find we need to find somebody off the scrap heap. Somebody with some hey, son, come play for us. Just get rebounds. You know what I'm saying? Just get rebounds or something. We had some giants out there last year. We let both of them go. I mean, they weren't the quintessential big men out there, but I thought we'd keep one of those guys. I can't even believe. Is it Porzingis? Was it Porzingis we had? I'm not sure. But it was 2 tall guys we had, 6'10", But yeah, we got to get some size. We got to get some size in there. But it was a good game. It's definitely a good game. We need someone like that. Yeah, that dude from Elon the other night. 7. Yeah, definitely. We need somebody. Look, just come and get rebounds for us. Come and get rebounds and play defense. I mean, that's what Williams, I think, if nothing else, that's what he would do for the Hornets, but he can't stay healthy. I think they said something's wrong with his foot. And he's not projected to come back anytime soon. All right. Nick Richards has done a good job for the Hornets. But I think he hurt his rib, so he may have a fractured rib. He may not even be back before Christmas. You're right, Garrett. Just get rebounds and dunk. Get rebounds and just throw it down, big man. Throw it down. Yeah, there's been plenty of centers who just do just that. Get rebounds, block shots, and dunk the ball. So yeah, we had that. I think things will be a lot easier in Charlotte. All right, let me take a look at the box scores and get on out of here. I think there's a Carolina game Friday. So we're gonna see if we can stream that. Celtics and Warriors. That is going to be a good one. And Kansas is number 1. Yeah, we better be ready to play. I think we'll bump things up, playing against these guys. And I'm not saying that they weren't ready to play against Elon. I think Elon played out of their minds. But Yeah, we definitely better be ready to play at Kansas. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at these box scores. All right. Tobias Harris, 14 points. Hardaway had 13. Boy, he almost shot them into a win in the fourth quarter. Cunningham ended up with 20 points. Ivy with 21 off the bench. Fontecheco, that's not how you pronounce that, but that's how Coach Gary's going to pronounce it right now. 7 points. Reed had 13. He played good in the fourth quarter. Holland had 8 points. Stewart with 6 points. And Beasley with 5. Leading rebound for Detroit. That was Cunningham with 10. He also had 10 assists. Oh, Cunningham had a triple-double. 20 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. All right, for Charlotte, Gibson with 7 points, 4 rebounds. Brandon Miller with 19 points and the big stick back at the end. He also had 6 rebounds and 4 assists. Bridges, 27 points. He had 7 rebounds and 2 assists. LaMelo Ball had 25. Came alive in that fourth quarter when we definitely needed him. He had 8 assists and 6 rebounds. Green did not score. Green is there for defensive purposes. If he scores, it's just icing on the cake. Grant Williams had 12 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, excuse me. Diabate, 4 points. He also had 5 rebounds. Salon had 3 points, one of those in the fourth quarter or in the second half. Cody Martin with 7 points. And Trey Mann with 4. Curry went 0 for 3 and 0 for 2 from behind the 3-point line. And finally, the team stats. Excuse me. The team stats. Detroit shot 48.9% from the field, bro. That's almost 50%. Hornets 43.3. Both teams shot just about the same from behind the arc by the end of the game. Pistons 31.3, Hornets 31.8. Hornets were 14 of 44. Good Lord, we put them up. And Pistons were 10 of 32. Free throw shooting. Listen to this, ladies and gentlemen, because we ain't going to hear this many times. The Pistons shot 55%. They were 5 of 9. The Hornets were a perfect 16 of 16. 100%. That right there, we needed every point, and that right there won the game for us. I know we look at that stick back. That was very important. Very important. But hey, you missed one free throw, and we probably don't win this game. Hornets barely out-rebounded the Pistons by 46-47. With only 22 assists to their 34 assists. Because I'm telling you, every time the Hornets missed a shot, the Pistons flew the ball up the court. I mean, immediately they were up the court. Steals both and blocks. Both teams had 5 and 4 turnovers. The Hornets had 12 turnovers. One very big there at the end of the game that went to Brandon Miller, but he made up for it with that stick back. Pistons had 11 turnovers. Fast break points. Pistons 22. That's what I'm talking about right there. Every time they got a chance, they move the ball up the court. The Hornets only had 12. Nobody runs. Nobody wants to run. It's still in Melo's blood. It's still in his heart that when he gets the rebound, he wants to run, but nobody runs. Nobody gets up the court with him. I remember when he first got to Charlotte, that's what he did. That was the thing he did. You get the ball to him, he's taking off. But he was stifled. Like, I don't know. I think the coach was like I really think Borrego was like, no, we don't need you running as soon as you get the ball. Don't take off every time. Like, I don't know. So the way I looked at it was like, that's another phase of the game. That's another not characteristic, but that's another part of our game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you could walk the ball up the court sometime, but sometimes you need to be able to push it. And but it is what it is. Points in the paint, definitely the Pistons by 20, 64-44. Hey, we don't have any inside presence. All right, and the largest lead by the Hornets was 6. The largest lead by the Pistons was 9. So the Hornets finally get a little bit of get back from the Pistons, who always beat the Hornets. I mean, always beat the Hornets somehow, some way. But it wouldn't be the same tonight. So the Hornets win this one. And we're going to get ready to get out of here, guys. And once again, thanks for hanging out with me. And I will see you guys on the next one. Hey, Lakers also playing. They are trailing the Memphis Grizzlies 81-68. But yeah, I'm ready to get out of here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm Coach G, and it's Coach G TV. Peace.